There is a moment, a very specific, very human moment when someone you believed in completely surpasses you. Not in a way that stings, in a way that fills you with something deeper than jealousy. Something that looks more like awe. That moment happened in Milan, Italy on February 19th, 2026, and the person watching, the person experiencing it was Ilia Malinin, the quad god, the man who could do something no other human being on Earth has ever done in competition, and he was watching his teammate do something he couldn't. But here's what nobody is fully telling you. There is a layer to this story, a family layer, a legacy layer, a layer about a little girl on a rink in Virginia that changes everything you think you know about this family, this sport, and why Alysa Liu's rise hit Ilia Malinin in a way that went far deeper than a scoreboard. We need to go back to before Milan, back to when Ilia Malinin was by every measurable standard the most dangerous figure skater on the planet. He is a 3-time world champion, a 4-time US national champion, and the only skater in history to successfully land a fully rotated quadruple axel in international competition. Wikipedia. The nickname Quad God was not assigned by a marketing team. It was earned, one impossible jump at a time. Going into the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan, Malinin was the overwhelming favorite to take individual gold. The short program confirmed it. He built what looked like an insurmountable lead. The world was watching. The gold medal felt inevitable. And then he fell. Twice. He fell twice in his free skate, resulting in a shocking 8th place finish for the reigning world figure skating champion. Sports Illustrated. 8th place. After years of preparation, after becoming a household name, after being the man every other man on the ice was trying to beat. 8th place. Now pause here, because what Ilia Malinin did next tells you more about his character than any quad axel ever could. He didn't disappear backstage, he didn't hide. He was the first to congratulate the gold medalist and then bravely answered every question reporters threw at him. NBC Los Angeles. He said something in that moment that stopped people cold. Even with that skate, the crowd never stopped cheering. They were there supporting me. It's honestly why this is a very special sport, because not a lot of sports you have that privilege of not only being an athlete, but you're also an artist. That right there is a man who understands something most competitors never figure out. But the night wasn't done, because while Ilia Malinin was processing his own heartbreak, something historic was happening on the other side of the ice. His close friend, his teammate, the girl from Oakland, Alysa Liu, was about to deliver the performance of her life. She scored 226.79 in her women's free skate. She stood on the podium wearing a gold dress and a gold medal, and she became the first American woman to win individual gold medal in figure skating since 2002. A 24-year drought ended by a 20-year-old psychology student from UCLA who once retired at 16 and told the world she was done. Ilia, who had stuck around after his own disaster, watched Liu's performance in visible awe. He couldn't hide his emotions. Sports Illustrated. The cameras caught him, the internet noticed, and when reporters asked him about it afterward, what he said was the kind of thing that goes straight to the chest. I feel like it's really incredible for a skater to go from 0 to 100, he said. It's pretty cool. In the span of 3 weeks, she's got right now she's at 8 million Instagram followers. Olympics. 8 million. Let that sink in. Before the Olympics, Alysa Liu had roughly 300,000 followers. In 3 weeks, she added more than 7.5 million people to her audience. For context, most celebrities spend entire careers never reaching that number. And here's the part that hit differently. Malinin didn't stop at the numbers. He went somewhere more honest. He said, "I pick up her mentality of not really worrying about results. She always comes with a positive mindset and always says that she only wants to skate because she loves it. I think it's really how passionate you are for it." Olympics. The quad god, the man who lands jumps that defy physics, saying the person who taught him the most about his sport is his 20-year-old teammate who prioritizes joy over results. that is not a sports story, that is a life story. Now, there is something else going on inside the Malinin family that very few people are aware of, and this is where the story gets even more interesting, so stay with me. Ilia Malinin's younger sister, Eli Beatrice Malinina, nicknamed Lisa, is also a competitive figure skater, a member of the Washington Figure Skating Club who has competed in 17 competitions, Yahoo Sports. She is 10 years younger than her brother. She is the third generation of a skating family that by all rights should not exist because her parents specifically didn't want this. Her parents, Tatiana Malinina and Roman Skorniakov, were both two-time Olympians representing Uzbekistan. When they retired in 2002, they became coaches and explicitly said they didn't want their children to skate. Yahoo Sports. Ilia himself told CBS News in February 2026. They were like, "Oh, we don't want another skater in our family, but here I am." Yahoo Sports. And now here is Liza. At just 11 years old, she showed up to the 2025 Eastern Sectionals and delivered a free skate program to Everybody Wants to Be a Cat from the Aristocats that had crowds on their feet. She executed clean jumps, including a solid Lutz, beautiful spins, and charming hand gestures that perfectly matched the music. Even after a small spill, she recovered with professionalism and a smile that the crowd absolutely loved. Gee, think. And what did her famous brother say about her? He told NBC Sports that his little sister is a better skater than he was at her age. Yahoo Sports, the quad god, saying his 11-year-old sister has already surpassed the version of himself that started this whole journey. Think about what this family represents for American figure skating. Two immigrant Olympian parents who built a life in Virginia and said no more skating, raising children who became not one, not two, but potentially 3 competitive skaters. Malinin himself still can't fully process how much visibility the Olympics brought him, saying, "I don't necessarily realize still how big I am. I know it's going to take me a little while to get that real understanding and realization that before the Olympics and after the Olympics, there is a really huge change in how many eyes are on me." Newsweek. But what happened after the Olympics is nothing short of a success story of the highest order for both Malinin and Leo. Both athletes headlined the Stars on Ice nationwide tour, and both were front and center in the announcement poster, given their immense popularity among figure skating enthusiasts and casual fans alike. 29 shows across America, Yahoo Sports, Orlando, Boston, Chicago, Seattle, Portland. This is not figure skating anymore. This is a lifestyle brand, a cultural moment, a business. And Malinin? He came back from that Olympic heartbreak to do something remarkable. He went to the 2026 World Championships in Prague, won his 3rd consecutive world title, and along the way received perfect scores from 8 of 9 judges on his step sequence and adopted a new nickname, the Chaos God, Olympics. He posted on Instagram, new projects, new challenges, new goals, new ideas, new name. The quad god was evolving, because sometimes watching someone else win is the greatest teacher you will ever have. This is a story about 2 athletes at the peak of American figure skating, one whose Olympic moment was everything anyone could dream of, one whose Olympic moment became his greatest lesson. And between them, woven into both their stories is a family legacy that refuses to be contained. A little girl on a rink in Virginia adding her own chapter to a dynasty that was never supposed to be. Alysa Liu went from 300,000 followers to 8 million. Ilia Malinin went from the favorite to the student. And somewhere in a rink in Washington, a little girl named Liza is landing a solid Lutz and waiting for her turn. The ice has never looked this full of possibility. If this story moved you, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments whose journey hits harder for you right now. Malinin's comeback, Alysa's explosion, or little Liza quietly building her own path. I want to hear every take.